tin suit, sword clean, heart untried. You sat by the willow roots with your basket at your side. Bare feet in the water, hands full of red and gold. You tied spring into circles like you knew what I would hold. You never asked my name, just smiled at the stream. Your braids fell over your face like a secret in green. River flower girl, you took my breath away. River flower girl, you taught the night to stay. I came with iron and pride, you came with petal and vine. River flower girl, be mine, be mine. At dawn I passed your bank again, my shield caught the sun. You were weaving white daisies as the church bells rung. You slipped one on my gauntlet, said wear it till it fades. I blushed beneath my helmet like a boy in a parade. The reeds bent low to listen, the current held its breath, and every flower in your lap felt heavier than death. River flower girl, you took my breath away. River flower girl, you taught the night to stay. I came with iron and pride, you came with petal and vine. River flower girl, be mine, be mine. If I ride to distant wars, keep my promise near. Tie one bloom into your hair and wait for me here. When the moon turns silver and my footsteps come home, I will drop my sword for you and kneel by your stone. River flower girl, you took my breath away. River flower girl, you taught the night to stay. I came with iron and pride, you came with petal and vine. River flower girl, be mine, be mine, be mine, be mine, be mine. I was young in my tin suit, sword clean, heart untried. You sat by the willow roots with your basket at your side. Bare feet in the water, hands full of red and gold. You tied spring into circles like you knew what I would hold. You never asked my name, just smiled at the stream. Your braids fell over your face like a secret in green. River flower girl, took my breath away, river flower girl. You taught the night to stay. I came with iron and pride. You came with petal and vine, river flower girl. Be mine, be mine, be mine, be mine. At dawn I passed your bank again. My shield caught the sun. You were weaving white daisies as the church bells rung. You slipped one on my gauntlet, said wear it till it fades. I blushed beneath my helmet like a boy in the parade. The reeds bent low to listen. The current held its breath, and every flower in your lap felt heavier than death. River flower girl, you took my breath away. River flower girl, you taught the night to stay. I came with iron and pride. You came with petal and vine, river flower girl. Be mine, be mine, be mine, be mine. At dawn I passed your bank again. My shield caught the sun. You were weaving white daisies as the church bells rung. You slipped one on my gauntlet, said wear it till it fades. I blushed beneath my helmet like a boy in a parade. The reeds bent low to listen. The current held its breath, and every flower in your lap felt heavier than death. River flower girl, you took my breath away. River flower girl, you taught the night to stay. I came with iron and pride. You came with petal and vine, river flower girl. Be mine, be mine, be mine, be mine. Deep in the woods by the black bark stream, there's a path where the fern beds lean. A low stone gate under lichen green, and lanterns tucked where the roots can't see. I followed a deer through the cedar hush, past a ring of mushrooms, silver brushed. Then I heard a little hammer sound, and the door in a stump swung round. Every branch bent close, every leaf held still, like the whole old forest was guarding a will. Listen close, listen low, moss under pine where the hidden ones go. Moss under pine where the old songs stay. If you know the hush, they'll show you the way. Moss under pine. They braid up baskets from willow thread, keep rainwater in a shell blue bed, bake sweet roots in a clay red pan, and mend moon silver with steady hand. ends. The children laugh by a foxglove fence, while the elders trace what the bark once meant. And if you ask where the secrets sleep, they point to the trunks and the shadows deep. Every root remembers, every ring can tell how the first bright ember broke the iron spell. Listen close, listen low, moss under pine where the hidden ones go. Moss under pine where the old songs stay. If you know the hush, they'll show you the way. Moss under pine. I knelt beside an alder tree, and it spoke in a rasp of memory of winters long and rivers wide, of names that live in the bark inside. So I left my breath in the needle fall, and heard my own small voice turn tall, when the deep woods answered back to me. I was not alone, and I could see. Listen close, listen low, moss under pine where the hidden ones go. Moss under pine where the old songs stay. If you know the hush, they'll show you the way. Moss under pine, keep it soft and kind. Moss under pine, and the secret's mine. Cedar bend, there's a path the deer pretend. Moss hangs low on fallen stone, like the woods made rooms of bone. Tiny doors in birch bark skin, lantern glow from deep within. Smoke curls up through fern and pine, from a village out of time. If you stop and let it be, the old trees speak softly. Every root and broken limb holds a name the night gave them. Kettle hollow, keep me close, under boughs that know the roads. Kettle hollow, lead me home, where the ancient grasses grow. Kettle hollow, call my name, through the green and gentle rain. Kettle hollow, I will stay, where the wild remember stay. Elves in coats of woven gray, trading acorns, dawn and clay. One old child with silver grates draws the map in firefly shade. If you listen, you can hear the oldest truth is clear, not in words but in the air, like a hand laid on your hair. Kettle hollow, keep me close, under boughs that know the roads. Kettle hollow, lead me home, where the ancient grasses grow. Kettle hollow, call my name, through the green and gentle rain. Kettle hollow, I will stay, time forgets its lines, and the village breathes in light, like a secret done in sight. Kettle hollow, keep me close, under boughs that know the roads, moss under pine where the old songs stay. If you know the hush, they'll show you the way. Moss under pine, moss under pine. They braid up baskets from willow stream. There's a path where the fern beds lean, a low stone gate under lichen green, lanterns tucked where the roots can see. I followed a deer through the cedar hush, past a ring of mushrooms silver brushed. Then I heard a little hammer sound, and the door in stump swung round. Every branch bent close, every leaf held still, like the whole old forest was guarding.
I know that door by name, oak split by winter rain. Its iron band is bent from 100 hard goodbyes. Boot marks on the frame, knife scars, candle wax. It learned the shape of hands before I learned my lines. It swung for thieves and saints, for brides with torn up lace, for miners with red eyes and kings who lost their place. Hold door, hold on, hold door, sing on. You let the hungry in, you let the restless roam. Hold door, hold on, hold door, sing on. You kept the storm outside and brought the story home. There was a one-armed smith who kissed his son at dawn, a gambler with a grin and a widow dressed in black, a drummer from the war, a girl with barley bread. They pushed you with their fear and leaned on you with hope. You heard the tankard slam, the songs go rough and loud. You watch the firelight rise and fade with every crowd. Hold door, hold on, hold door, sing on. You let the hungry in, you let the restless roam. Hold door, hold on, hold door, sing on. You kept the storm outside and brought the story home. I found my father here with mud still on his coat. He touched your splintered edge like it was something holy. Now I stand behind the bar and trace your battered grain. You taught this town to come and leave a little changed. Hold on, hold on, hold outside and brought the story home. Old door, hold on, old door, sing on. When my hand lifts your latch, I hear them all come home. I know that door by name, oak split by winter rain. Its iron band is bent from 100 hard goodbyes. Boot marks on the frame, knife scars, candle wax. It learned the shape of hands before I learned my lines. It swung for thieves and saints, for brides with torn up lace, for miners with red eyes and kings who lost their place. Old door, hold on, old door, sing on. You let the hungry and you let the restless roam. Sing on. You kept the storm outside and brought the story home. There was a one-armed smith who kissed his son at dawn, a gambler with a grin and a widow dressed in black, a drummer from the war, a girl with barley bread. They pushed you with their fear and leaned on you with hope. You heard the tankard slam, the songs go rough and loud. You watched the firelight rise and fade with every crowd. Hold on, hold on, hold on, sing on. You let the hungry and you let the restless roam. Hold on, hold on, hold on, sing on. You kept the storm outside and brought the story home. I found my father here with mud still on his coat. He touched a splintered edge like it was something holy. Now I stand behind the bar and trace your battered grain. You taught this town to go and leave a little changed. Hold on, hold on, hold on, sing on. You let the hungry and you let the restless roam. Hold on, hold on, hold on, sing on. You kept the storm outside and brought the story home. I found my father here with mud still on his coat. He touched a splintered edge like it was something holy. Now I stand behind the bar and trace your battered grain. You taught this town to door, let the cold steel sleep. Left a trail of broken spears in a chest down by the creek. Now dawn finds him in the dirt, with a furrow in his hand. Same scars, new kind of work on a quieter land. The fields don't ask for glory, they just ask if you'll stay. And the earth remembers every hard won day. Plow over plains, plow over plains. He traded war for weeds. Plow over plains, plow over plains. Now the rain knows his name, and the bread tastes sweet. He counts rows like old mile marks, where the road he used to burn. Sees the west in a scarecrow stance, at the bend he used to turn. His gloves are patched with memory. His back bends, but it holds. He waters young green promises with hands once red with gold. The fields don't need a legend, just a man who'll remain. And the earth keeps teaching how to lose and gain. Plow over plains, plow over plains. He traded war for weeds. Plow over plains, plow over plains. Now the rain knows his name, and the bread tastes sweet. Some nights he wakes at thunder, reaching for a blade. Then he hears the barn roof breathing, and the worry starts to fade. He walks out past the moonlit corn to check the fence line gate. A veteran still on duty, just wearing a different fate. Plow over plate, plow over plate. He traded war for weeds. Plow over plate, plow over plate. The earth took back the weight and gave him roots to keep. Heavy once, now home. Wooden plow in his hands. He hung his helm by the door, left the dented shield on the wall. Boots still split from 100 roads, mud in the seams and rain on the stall. Now he wakes with the crows at the turning of the soil. One hand knows the sword by weight, the other learns the grain and toil. He counts the rows in silence, like counting scars in the dark. Old thunder in his shoulders, new seed in his heart. Oak and iron, that was the trade. Oak and iron for the life he made. Heavy once, now the plow sings true. Oak and iron, he gave it up for you. The field keeps its own small wars, beetles, frost, and a stubborn stone. He sets a blade beneath the earth and stands there bending like a man who's known. The map is gone from his hands now, just where the lines and dirt, but every furrow he opens feels like coming home first. Oak and iron, that was the trade. Oak and iron for the life he made. Heavy once, now the plow seems true. Oak and iron, he gave it up for you. At dusk he sits on the fence rail, watching gold go out of the sky. A scarred old king of the turnip patch, with a slow, steady eye. He smiles at the Barnum cats, at the wind in the hay. Says the world was never only played, some seasons ask you to stay. Oak and iron, that was the trade. Oak and iron for the life he made. And the earth remembers every hard-won day. Plow over plains, plow over plains. He traded war for wheat. His name, and the bread tastes sweet. He hung his helm by the door, let the cold steel sleep. Left a trail of broken spears and a chest down by the creek. Now dawn finds him in the dirt with the furrow in his hand. Same scars, new kind of work on a quieter land. The fields don't ask for glory, they just ask if you'll stay. And the earth remembers every hard-won day. Plow over plains, plow over plains. He traded war for wheat. Plow over plains, plow over plains. Now the rain knows his name and the bread tastes sweet. He counts rows like gold mile marks where the road used to burn. Left a trail of broken spears in a chest down by the creek. Now dawn finds him in the dirt with a furrow.
Upon the black rock ridge, where the cold winds bite, lived a dragon in a cave, with a lantern like a light. He had no pile of gold, no ruby heap to guard, just dusty shelves of wonder and a floor of broken stars. He traded coins for pages, traded fear for ink. Every cracked old binding made the mountain think. Books in the cave, books in the cave. He kept the worlds alive. Books in the cave, books in the cave, where old dreams never die. Found a scroll in sunken script in the market by the sea, a map of lost kings' prayers days, and a song from Marandy. He tucked it by the river tone, with moss on every spine, then smiled at the treasure of 1,000 quiet minds. He traded coins for pages, traded fear for ink. Every cracked old binding made the mountain think. Books in the cave, books in the cave, he kept the worlds alive. Books in the cave, books in the cave, where old dreams never die. Came for treasure, he showed them cedar shells. One said, "Where's the gold?" The dragon said, "Read for yourselves." They touched the worn-out legends, they felt the paper burn, and one by one those strangers came back to learn. Books in the cave, books in the cave, he kept the worlds alive. Books in the cave, books in the cave, where old dreams never die. Books in the cave, books in the cave, his fire turned the page. Books in the cave, books in the cave, and the mountain learned his name. In the high black cave, he counted the snow. Not coins in a chest, but titles in a row. A cracked leather atlas, a book of sea storms. He slept on the margins where the ink stayed warm. The miners came shining with bags full of greed. He waved them along, said, "That's not what I need." He pointed to shelves made of pine and stone. "I've got better treasure to call my own." I don't want gold, I want the page. I want the tale that outlives age. I don't want gold, I want the scroll. Old words glowing in a dragon's soul. He traded a ruby for a map of the north, a recipe for thunder and a hymn from the fort. He filed Greek myths with a paw like a pen, then opened a codex and breathed on it again. A pirate's journal, a monk's woodcut prayer, a calendar of eclipses stacked neatly there. He wore dust like jewelry on scales of green, the wisest thing that cave had seen. The king sent barges with crowns and rings, but he wanted footnotes and forgotten things. He said, "Bring me stories with torn up ends. Bring me a world that can start again." I don't want gold, I want the page. I want the tale that outlives age. I don't want gold, I want the scroll. Old words glowing in a dragon's soul. One winter night when the mountain shook, he wrapped the village in a copied book. Taught them how to mend with the needle and thread, how to keep hope when the fire had fled. And in that cave where the cold wind rode, the rarest treasure was the turned up word. He smiled at the shadows, let the pages fall. A dragon with the library was richest of all. I don't want gold, I want the page. I want the tale that outlives age.
a dragon in a cave with a lantern like a light. He had no pile of gold, no ruby he could guard, just dusty shelves of wonder and a flow of broken stars. He traded coins for pages, traded fear for ink. Every cracked old binding made the mountain think. Books in the cave, books in the cave, he kept the worlds alive. Books in the cave, books in the cave, where old dreams never die. He found a scroll in sunken script in a market by the sea, a map of lost king's prayers and a song from Tavern. He had no pile of gold.
I came in from the rain, with mud on every seam. My boots were full of river cold, my hands like broken beams. The road, it took my supper, the wind that took my name. But then I saw your hearth light, and I knew I'd come again. Hang my cloak by the door, let the storm keep on its rage. I've been hungry for an ember and a table I can claim. Warm hearth, hold me like you know me. Dry cloak, hot meal, that's enough to show me. Warm hearth, let the wet world fall behind. A cup, a crust of fire, and I'm rich tonight. You set a bowl before me, steam curling from the top, salt on bread, thick gravy, I forgot the way to stop. The loaf was plain as daylight, the stew was dark and kind, and every bite said, traveler, you can leave the frost outside. Hang my cloak by the door, let the storm keep on its rage. I've been hungry for an ember and a table I can claim. Warm hearth, hold me like you know me. Dry cloak, hot meal, that's enough to show me. Warm hearth, let the wet world fall behind. A cup, a crust of fire, and I'm rich tonight. I've crossed black hills at midnight, I've slept in ditch and shed, but here the boards are singing under every weary tread. If the rain keeps clawing at the window, let it pound till morning light. I found my little kingdom in this corner of the night. Warm hearth, hold me like you know me. Dry cloak, hot meal, that's enough to show me. Warm hearth, let the wet world fall behind. A cup, a crust of fire, and I'm rich tonight. Warm hearth, I'm staying by your side. I came in from the rain, with mud on every seam. My boots were full of river cold, my hands like broken beams. The road had took my supper, the wind had took my name. But then I saw your hearth light and I knew I'd come again. Hang my cloak by the door, let the storm keep on its rage. I've been hungry for ember and a table I can claim. Warm hearth, hold me like you know me. Dry cloak, hot meal, that's enough to show me. Warm hearth, let the wet world fall behind. A cup, a crust, a fire, and I'm rich tonight. You set a bowl before me, steam curling from the top. Salt on bread, thick gravy, I forgot the way to stop. The loaf was plain as daylight, the stew was dark and kind. And every bite said, traveler, you can leave the frost outside. Hang my cloak by the door, let the storm keep on its rage. I've been hungry for ember and a table I can claim. Warm hearth, hold me like you know me. Dry cloak, hot meal, that's enough to show me. Warm hearth, let the wet world fall behind. A cup, a crust, a fire, and I'm rich tonight. You set a bowl before me, steam curling from the top. Salt on bread, thick gravy, I forgot the way to stop. The loaf was plain as daylight, the stew was dark and kind. And every bite said, traveler, you can leave the frost outside. Hang my cloak by the door, let the storm keep on its rage. I've been hungry for an ember and a table I can claim. Warm hearth, hold me like you know me. Dry cloak, hot meal, that's enough to show me. Warm hearth, let the wet world fall behind. A cup, a crust, a fire, and I'm rich tonight. I've crossed black hills at midnight, I've slept in the churn shed. But here the birds are singing under every weary tread. If the rain keeps clawing at the window, let it pound till morning light. I found my little kingdom in this corner of the night. Hang my cloak by the door, let the storm keep on its rage. I've been hungry for an ember and a table I can claim. Warm hearth, hold me like you know me. Dry cloak, hot meal, that's enough to show me. Warm hearth, let the wet world fall behind. A cup, a crust, a fire, and I'm rich tonight. I came in from the rain, with mud on every seam. When the market carts turned back and the path went white with frost, men would count their last few matches and pretend they were not lost. The passate sound in distance, every hoofbeat went to gray. Then a shape would come beside them, like it knew the safest way. Old Tom swore he heard
breathing soft and deep beside his wheel, saw two gold eyes through the weather, calm as iron, calm as steel. Hound on the pass, lead me home. Hound on the pass, guide me home. Through the fog, through the night, keep my load on the right line. Hound on the pass, lead me home. It never took a saddle, never begged a bone or name, just walked ahead at hillside pace, through the sleet and candle flame. Merchants said their tired horses stopped from panic, stopped from fear, when that shadow filled the bend road and the mountain trail got clear. Some made signs and some made bargains, some just whispered, "Stay with me." Then the beast would glance behind them as if checking they could see. Hound on the pass, lead me home. Hound on the pass, guide me home. Through the fog, through the night, keep my load on the right line. Hound on the pass, lead me home. At the end they tell the story to the boys with coal-black hands, how the lost come back at dawn time with their ledgers in their hands. And if you asked who sent them, why the mountain let them through, they just point beyond the firelight where the old tracks turn to blue. Hound on the pass, lead me home. Hound on the pass, guide me home. Through the fog, through the night, keep my load on the right line. Hound on the pass, lead me home. By the mule bell and the crate ties, you came up late with salt on your sleeves. The pass was thick with goat breath fog, and the road turned thin as a freight seam. Your lantern shook in the wagon rain, your coins went cold in your coat. Then by the stone with the broken horn, you saw two eyes and a silver throat. It never showed its teeth to you, it only walked ahead. One paw in the mist, one paw on rock, like it knew the names you said. Foghound, take me through. Foghound,
I'm following you through the past. It leads me home. Take me home. When the night eats names, you don't walk alone. Old palace swore by the tea stall rail. It guided silkmen up from the bend. The spice jars clinked in their padded loads, and nobody saw the last of them. A bell on its collar, dull and cracked, a scar like frost on its cheek. It never took from a man one coin, just stood in front where the trail ran steep. And when the wind cut hard and wild, the hound would lift its head. One low breath in the pine black dark, then it pad where the lost one stepped. Foghound, foghound, take me through. Foghound, foghound, I'm following you through the path. It leads me home. Take me home. When the night eats names, you don't walk alone. Some say it was a hunter's dog, some say a saint in fur. Some say the mountain borrowed a heart to keep the freight men from the spur. But I know this: when the road goes white and the pack straps bite your skin, something kind with a haunted face will turn and wait till you walk in. Foghound, foghound, take me through. Foghound, foghound, I'm following you through the fog, through the night. Keep my load on the right line. Hound on the pass, lead me home. When the market carts turned back and the path went white with frost, men would coat their last few matches and pretend they were not lost. The pass ate sound and distance, every hoofbeat went to grey. Then a shape would come beside them, like it knew the safest way. Old Tom swore he heard the breathing, soft and deep beside his wheel. Saw two gold eyes through the weather, calm as iron, calm as steel. Hound on the pass, lead me home. Hound on the pass, guide me home.
Sleep in the rooms upstairs, boots by the door, safe and still, dust on your travel cloaks, moon on the windowsill. Rest in the rooms upstairs, lay down your maps and your names. No torch to guard your bones, no oath to carry flames. The hall is quiet now, the stone lets go of fear. I'll keep the watch below while night is drawing near. Dream soft, dream clean, no monsters in between. Dream soft, dream clean, no dark beneath your beams. Dream soft, dream clean, safe where the lantern leans. Dream soft, dream clean, till morning wakes your dreams. Leave the dungeon doors, leave the iron and chain, leave the echoing throats, leave the cold black rain. Your sword can rest tonight, your burden's at your side. Even brave hearts need sleep, even brave hearts hide. The hall is quiet now, the stone lets go of fear. I'll keep the watch below while night is drawing near. Dream soft, dream clean, no monsters in between. Dream soft, dream clean, no dark beneath your beams. Dream soft, dream clean, safe where the lantern leans. Dream soft, dream clean, till morning wakes your dreams. Fades before the dawn. If any maze returns, you'll wake and it will be gone. Dream soft, dream clean, no monsters in between. Dream soft, dream clean, no dark beneath your beams. Dream soft, dream clean, safe where the lantern leans. Dream soft, dream clean, till morning wakes your dreams. Upstairs the boots are lined in rows, mud on the floor, the candle glows. Lay down your packs, lay down your fears, let the old boards hold your years. The hallway hushes soft tonight, the moon is washed in milky light. No claws at the window, no chain on the door, just rest your hands and ask for more. Sleep now, brave ones, sleep. Dream so deep, dream so deep. No monsters come, no dungeons call. Sleep now, brave ones, sleep through it all. Sleep now, brave ones, sleep. Dream so deep, dream so deep. Your maps are folded safe and dry, your swords are quiet by your side. The air is gone, the smoke is through. The night can't take what lives in you. If shadows knock, let them drift by. They lose their names beneath the sky. No torch to raise, no battle to keep, only the softest road to sleep. Sleep now, brave ones, sleep. Dream so deep, dream so deep. No monsters come, no dungeons call. Sleep now, brave ones, sleep through it all. Sleep now, brave ones, sleep. Dream so deep, dream so deep. May you walk with silver deer, may the dark stay far from here. May your hearts wake light and bright, held by dawn and held by night. Sleep now, brave ones, sleep. Dream so deep, dream so deep. No monsters come, no dungeons call. Sleep now, brave ones, sleep through it all. Sleep. Sleep now, brave ones, sleep. Dream so deep, dream so deep.
your bones, no oath to carry flames. The hall is quiet now, the stone lets go of fear. I'll keep the watch below while night is drawing near. Dream soft, dream clean, no monsters in between. Dream soft, dream clean, no dark beneath your beams. Dream soft, dream clean, safe where the lantern leans. Dream soft, dream clean, till morning wakes your dreams. Before the crows, with sword on both his hands, by the river, stone and pine, he drew his iron plans. A star had split the night and burned a path to ground. He carried it home in silence, like a pulse without a sound. Clang, clang, down in the deep blue dawn. Clang, clang, till the heart it sang along. Every strike cut sparks on the wet black floor, and the valley held its breath for the next to die. Hammer, hammer, call the fire. Hammer, hammer, raise it higher. Star in steel, awake the blade, make it real. Hammer, hammer, through the veil. Hammer, hammer, never fail. One more ring, one more flame, forge the sword in the fallen night. He quenched it in the rain, then watched the steam rise slow. The blade held winter silver with a seam of amber glow. He tested every tooth, he bent it, then stood back. The mountain heard the ring of it and answered with the crack. Clang, clang, hear it roll from wall to wall. Clang, clang, like a river made of steel. Every hammer blow was a vow he swore, and the valley kept the rhythm at his forged door. Hammer, hammer, call the fire. Hammer, hammer, raise it higher. Star in steel, wake the blade, make it real. Hammer, hammer, through the veil. Hammer, hammer, never fail. One more ring, one more flame, forge the sword in the fallen name. They came for war and glory, he gave them only truth. A blade forged from the sky's own heart, and the strength of living youth. When the king laid hand to hilt, the night turned bright and clean, and every echo in the valley carried what that sound could mean. Call the fire. Hammer, hammer, raise it higher. Star in steel, wake the blade, make it real. Hammer, hammer, through the veil. never fail. One more ring, one more flame, forge the sword in the fallen name. Long after he was gone, clang, clang, the mountain kept the song. He woke before the crows, with sword on both his hands, by the river, stone and pine. He drew his iron plans. A star had split the night and burned a path to ground. He carried it home in silence, like a pulse without a sound. Clang, clang, down in the deep blue dawn. Clang, clang, till the heartache sang along. Every strike cut sparks on the wet black floor, and the valley held its breath for the next to die. Hammer, hammer, call the fire. Hammer, hammer, raise it higher. Star and steel, wake the blade, make it real. Hammer, hammer, through the veil. Hammer, hammer, never fail. One more ring, one more flame, forge the sword in the fallen name. He quenched it in the rain, then watched the steam rise slow. The blade held winter silver, with the seam of amber glow. He tested every tooth, he bent it then stood back. The mountain heard the ring of it and answered with a crack. Clang, clang, hear it roll from wall to wall. Clang, clang, like a river made of steel. Every hammer blow was a vow he swore, and the valley kept the rhythm at his forged door. Hammer, hammer, call the fire. Hammer, hammer, raise it higher. Star and steel, wake the blade, make it real. Hammer, hammer, through the veil. Hammer, hammer, never fail. One more ring, one more flame, forge the sword in the fallen name. They came for war and glory, he gave them only truth. A blade forged from the sky's own heart, and the strength of living youth. When the king laid hand to hilt, the night turned bright and clean, and every echo in the valley carried what that sound could mean. Clang, clang, down in the deep blue dawn. Clang, clang, till the heart it sang along. Every strike cut sparks on the wet black floor, and the valley held its breath for the next to die. Hammer, hammer, call the fire. Hammer, hammer, raise it higher. Star and steel, awake the blade, make it real. Hammer, hammer, through the veil. Hammer, hammer, never fail. One more ring, one more flame, forge the sword in the fallen name. He woke before the crows, with sword on both his hands, by the river, stone and pine. He drew his iron plans. A star had split the night and burned a path to ground. He carried it home in silence, like a boss without a sound. Clang, clang, down in the deep blue dawn.
from smoke and a spill of ale. They lie by the boots and never fail. One ear half twitching, one eye on the floor, like they know the footsteps before the door. If the hall grows loud, if the night turns rough, they don't stir for gold. They've got sense enough. One hand on the leash, one hand on the cup. They wait like promises that never give up. Good dogs, by the boots they stay. Good dogs, they don't drift away. They know their masters by the smell of the road. Good dogs, they carry the load. Good dogs. A scar on his weathered nose, dreams under the table where the lantern glows. A pup with a paw on a split oak rung, still as a prayer that hasn't been sung. When the boots shift weight, they lift their heads, then settle back down in the tavern beds. No need for a chain, no need for a boast. They love the ones who feed them most. Good dogs, by the boots they stay. Good dogs, they don't drift away. They know their masters by the smell of the road. Good dogs, they carry the load. Good dogs. Bragging men beat time with their hands. These quiet ones know what a true heart stands. One knee in the straw, one hand through the fur, and the whole dark room feels safer with her, safer with her. By the boots they stay. Good dogs, they don't drift away. They know their masters by the smell of the road. Good dogs, they carry the load. Good dogs. Under the table they lie so still, noses tucked in, paws at heel. Muddy ears by the boot leather seam, sleeping like shadows on a hunter's dream. The men talk soft in the lantern glow, but those old dogs already know. One ear lifts when a chairboard creaks, one tail taps at the whiskey drink. They don't need praise, they don't need show, they just stay close where the good men go. Boots and hounds, quiet as prayer on the tavern ground. Boots and hounds, faithful hearts when the night goes down. Boots and hounds. Cross-coat fields and thorns and rain, tracked by scent through the sugar cane. Broke their hearts for a whistle note, came back muddy with a rabbit throat. Now they rest where the floorboards hum, by the men who fed them one by one.
stretched up hand, a bowed down head, a crust of bread on the cedar ledge. The pack just blinks then settles low, like they've guarded this room from the snow. Boots and hounds, boots and hounds, quiet as prayer on the tavern ground. Boots and hounds, boots and hounds, faithful hearts when the night goes down. Boots and hounds, boots and hounds. If the door flies wide and the old dark calls, they'll rise like a spark from the timbered walls. Not for gold, not for fame, not for sound, just a hand on the leash and a trail in the ground. Boots and hounds, boots and hounds, quiet as prayer on the tavern ground. Boots and hounds, boots and hounds, faithful hearts when the night goes down. Boots and hounds, boots and hounds, right by the boots where they belong. Boots and hounds. Boots and hounds.
I found you cold in my palm, under a station bench. Your rim was warm to a smile. Your face was scratched by years. You rolled from my thumb to the dust, like you knew the way ahead. One silver coin, one hard bright eye, keeping count for the dead. You've been held by saints and thieves, by farmhands, sons and brides. You've crossed 100 borders in 100 borrowed hands, and every hand left something, a prayer, a scar, a plan. You ring like a little truth when the night won't stand. Silver coin, how far you've gone. Silver coin, still singing on. Pocket to pocket, bridge to bridge, you keep the road. Silver coin, what have you seen? You bought a pair in Marseille, a loaf in Olomouc. You slept with letters and keys, in a coat with a torn black seam. You tipped a man for a song at the edge of a timber pier. You fed a child by the tracks, then vanished by morning clear. You've been held by saints and thieves, by farmhands, sons and brides. You've crossed 100 borders in 100 borrowed hands, and every hand left something, a prayer, a scar, a plan. You ring like a little truth when the night won't stand. Silver coin, how far you've gone. Silver coin, still singing on. Pocket to pocket, bridge to bridge, you keep the road. Silver coin, what have you seen? I saw your face in a candle by a widow's kitchen door. I saw you clutched in a fever. I saw you dropped in war. Yet here you are in my pocket, through, and still not fully owned. Silver coin, how far you've gone. Silver coin, still singing on. Pocket to pocket, bridge to bridge, you keep the road. Silver coin, what have you seen? Silver coin, tell me your name. Silver coin, I'm on the same road. I found you cold in my palm, and dull moon under my thumb. One silver coin, one tired shine. You were born in a western town. You rolled from hand to hand, from a baker's apron full, to a child's sticky fist, to a sailor's coat of hose. You've crossed 100 years, and you never learned to stay. Every pocket was a home, till the road called you away. Silver coin, who held you last? Silver coin, you never stayed fast. Keep on rolling, from hand to hand, from heart to hand. Silver coin, you know the land. You slept in a dress shirt cuff, you hid in a train bell hand. You paid for bread and cheap tobacco and were told to another land. You flashed in a gambler's laugh, you cooled in a widow's prayer. You rang in a beggar's cup, then vanished into air. You've crossed 100 years, and you never learned to stay. Every pocket was a home, till the road called you away. Silver coin, who held you last? Silver coin, you never stayed fast. Keep on rolling, from hand to hand, from heart to hand. Silver coin, you know the land. I tipped you under my tongue, like a map I couldn't read. You've seen more names than I can know, more want than any need. You've touched the butcher's hand, the saints and the thieves. And if I spend you tomorrow, you'll still outlive me. Silver coin, who held you last? Silver coin, you never stayed fast. Keep on rolling, from hand to hand, from heart to hand. Silver coin, you know the land. I found you cold in my palm, under a station bench. Your rim was worn to a smile, your face was scratched by years. You rode from my thumb to the dust, like you knew the way ahead. One silver coin, one heart bright-eyed, keeping count for the dead. You've been held by saints and thieves, by farmhands, sons and brides. You've crossed 100 borders, in 100 borrowed hands, and every hand left something, a prayer, a scar. was 19 and half gone, with tar on my hands, west of the lantern root and the black gull's plans. Then the fog split clean on a blue-green seam, and there it sat still like a held-back dream. No smoke on the shore, no rope, no sand, just towers of light and a glass-made land. Glass Island, Glass Island, I saw you once. Glass Island, Glass Island, in my youth's rough sun. Oh, I saw you. You rang with the tide, and I still keep that shine on the inside. The docks were clear as teeth, the hills were cut from flame, every window caught the sky and said my name. I stepped in slow on a white bright path, and my boots left marks like a broken glass. No church bell sound, no living thing, just a silver hush and a pale bright ring. Glass Island, Glass Island, I saw you once. Glass Island, Glass Island, in my youth's rough sun. Oh, I saw you. You rang with the tide, and I still keep that shine on the inside. Now my beard's turned gray and the years run deep, but some nights I wake with the ocean in me. I hear that coast in a hard, low breath, and I swear I can see what the tide left. Glass Island, Glass Island, I saw you once. Glass Island, Glass Island, in my youth's rough sun. Oh, I saw you. You rang with the tide, and I still keep that shine on the inside. If I never go back, let the moon recall that one clear world that outshone them all. Glass Island, Glass Island. I was young on the salt black deck when the fog split wide at dawn. There it sat in a silver hush, a shore like nothing I had known. The palms were carved from trembling panes, the cliffs caught fire and blue. I blinked and the whole place shone like it was made to disappear. I held that sight like a stolen coin, pressed in my coat all year. And every time the ocean rolled, I swore I'd find it near. Glass Island, Glass Island,
I saw you once. Glass island, in my youth's rough sun. Oh, I saw you. You rang with the tide, and I still keep that shine on the inside. Now my beard's turned grey and the years run deep, but some nights I wake with the ocean in me. I hear that ghost in a hard low breath, and I swear I can see what the tide left. Glass island, I saw you once. Glass island, in my youth's rough sun. Oh, I saw you. You rang with the tide, and I still keep that shine on the inside. Now my beard's turned grey and the years run deep, but some nights I wake with the ocean in me. I hear that ghost in a hard low breath, and I swear I can see what the tide left. Glass island, I saw you once. Glass island, in my youth's rough sun. Oh, I saw you. You ran with the tide, and I still keep that shine on the inside. I was 19 and half gone, with tar on my hands, west of the lantern roost and the black gull's plans. Then the fox split clean on a blue-green seam, and there it sat still like a hell-backed dream. No smoke on the shore, no rope, no sand, just towers of light and a glass-made land. Glass island, I saw you once. Glass island, in my rough sun.
At the edge of our old lane, where the fig trees twist and lean, they tell of a king in tatters, with dust on his sleeve and seam. He came with a bent-up bow and a face no one should know. He asked for bread at the gate, and the cold began to show. Some shut their doors fast, some turned their eyes away, but one old woman in blue said, "Sit here, stay." Kindness tells the tale, kindness tells the tale. The beggar wore a crown, and we did not know. Kindness tells the tale, kindness tells the tale. What you give in the dark will follow you home. The baker set out his loaf, the mason brought fresh water. A child laid down half an apple,
beside that ragged stranger. He blessed each hand in silence, then lifted his gaze so slow. The lantern seemed to bow when he said, "You should know, I wore this dust to see who held the door for me. A kingdom is only stone if mercy won't breathe." Kindness tells the tale, kindness tells the tale. The beggar wore a crown, and we did not know. Kindness tells the tale, kindness tells the tale. What you give in the dark will follow you home. First rain starts to fall, we leave a bowl by the window for the poor, for one and all. And when the wind moves through that narrow street by the shrine, we swear the old king walks there, checking our hearts one more time. Kindness tells the tale, kindness tells the tale. The beggar wore a crown, and we did not know. Kindness tells the tale, kindness tells the tale. What you give in the dark will follow you home. On a whetstone lane by the baker's door, an old man came in rags with a ash-stained jaw. He held out a bowl and a broken smile, said, "Can you spare a crust for a little while?" The butcher turned away, the widow kept her bread, but a child with torn blue cuffs shared her last red apple instead. And the shutters shook when the thunder rolled, but the child said, "Stay till the rain runs cold." Beggar king, he wore the dust of the road. Beggar king, and he weighed every soul. One loaf told the truth, one hand opened the gate. In this very village, kindness sealed your fate. At dawn the bells rang hard from the churchyard hill. The beggar washed his face by the old brick well. Under the grime and straw was a crown-marked scar, and the village fell silent as they saw who they are. The butcher bowed his head, the widow wept aloud. The child just stood there in a patched-out gown. He smiled at the boy who had nothing to lose, said, "The smallest hands often carry the proof." Beggar king, he wore the dust of the road. Beggar king, and he weighed every soul. One loaf told the truth, one hand opened the gate. In this very village, kindness sealed your fate. They raised him up a chair, but he knelt instead, and he kissed that child's palm and the shy bread she fed. Then he named the square for the ones who gave, not the ones with locked up doors, not the proud or brave. Beggar king,
and the stone. Beggar king, and the poor made him home. At the edge of our old lane, where the fig trees twist and lean, they tell of a king in tatters, with dust on his sleeve and seam. He came with a bent-up bow, and a face no one should know. He asked for bread at the gate, and the cold began to show. Some shut their doors first, some turned.
He crept in green through the herb jar smoke, on crooked toes and a borrowed joke. He saw that hat on the candle shelf, and grinned so mean at himself. One hand reached high, 1 foot slid low. He bumped the chair with a thimble toe. The wizard turned with a teacup frown, and all at once the world spun round. Oh dear, said the goblin, red in the face, I meant to be swift, I meant to be grace, but the broom stood tall by the pantry door, and somehow that looked like a better chore. Sweep, sweep, little goblin,
Sweep, sweep, little goblin.
dust in the cracks and crumbs in the grin. He tried for the hat, but he fell right in. Sweep, sweep, little goblin,
Sweep, sweep, little goblin.
moon-faced mop in a wizard's hall. Now he's the cleanest thief of them all. Across the tile, then paused to polish a moonbeam smile. He found 3 socks and a silver spoon, and tucked them under the ragged moon. The wizard just watched with a patient eye, while cobwebs vanished up very nigh. The goblin bowed with a shaky sway, and swept the crumbs from the pie away. Sweep, sweep, little goblin,
Sweep, sweep, little goblin.
dust in the cracks and crumbs in the grin. He tried for the hat, but he fell right in. Sweep, sweep, little goblin,
Sweep, sweep, little goblin.
moon-faced mop in a wizard's hall. Now he's the cleanest thief of them all. By the stove's warm glow, the wizard said, "Kid, you've got some flow." He placed that hat on a hook by the wall, and handed the goblin a broom and shawl. Sweep, sweep, little goblin,
Sweep, sweep, little goblin.
dust in the cracks and crumbs in the grin. He tried for the hat, but he fell right in. Sweep, sweep, little goblin,
Sweep, sweep, little goblin.
moon-faced mop in a wizard's hall. Now he's the cleanest thief of them all. through the cedar door on tiny crooked toes. Saw the wizard's velvet hat with the moonbeam in its folds. He reached up slow, one twitchy hand, then bonked the shelf with his nose. Down came a jar of pepper dust and 3 old potion crows. The wizard turned, just one blink, goblin froze, too scared to think. Oh, little goblin, wrong hat, wrong night. Oh, little goblin, now you're sweeping by firelight. Sweeping by firelight, sweeping by firelight. He dropped a sack of sticky charms. He stepped on beetles in a row. The wizard sighed, then handed him a broom with a crooked bow. The floor was full of carrot peels and crumbly chalky dust. So goblin swept till every tile could shine like polished crust. He meant to run, but found instead a little tune inside his head. Oh, little goblin, wrong hat, wrong night. Oh, little goblin, now you're sweeping by firelight. Sweeping by firelight, sweeping by firelight. The wizard set a teacup down and patted Goblin's back. Funny how a thief comes in and leaves my tower intact. Goblin grinned with 2 sharp teeth and held the broom just right, then wore a dusting on his green cheeks like medals in the light. Oh, little goblin, wrong hat, wrong night. Oh, little goblin, now you're sweeping by firelight. Sweeping by firelight, sweeping by firelight. Oh, the wizard set a teacup down and patted Goblin's back. Funny how a thief comes in and leaves my tower intact. Goblin grinned with 2 sharp teeth and held the broom just right, then wore a dusting on his green cheeks like medals in the light. Oh, little goblin, wrong hat, wrong night. Oh, little goblin, now you're sweeping by firelight. Sweeping by firelight. Oh, sweep, sweep little goblin, never stole a thing. Oh, little goblin, but he learned a cleaner swing. A cleaner swing, a cleaner swing. He crept in green through the herb jar smoke on crooked toes and a borrowed joke. He saw that hat on the candle shelf and grinned so mean at himself. Found it under broken stone in the ruin where the foxes roam. A lantern cold with rain and dust, bent by time but still held trust. Its glass was green like river moss, its brass was worn, its latch was crossed. I brushed it clean with careful hands and heard the quiet in the sand. Then it leaned toward my chest like it knew me best. But the flame stayed small till I stood up straight and spoke it all. Honest hands, that is where the fire lands. Honest hands, hold the light and let it stand. If your heart is clear, it will wake right here. Honest hands, that is where the fire lands. A thief came through at evening tide with silver teeth and hungry pride. He lifted it and shook and swore. Still the glass grew dark once more. A child came in with muddy shoes and every little thing to lose. She told the truth with steady eyes, and gold lit up the ruin wide. Then the walls began to glow, soft as falling snow. Every cracked old seam filled the air with amber dream. Honest hands, that is where the fire lands. Honest hands, hold the light and let it stand. If your heart is clear, it will wake right here. Honest hands, that is where the fire lands. So if you walk through years of ash with pockets full of broken glass, don't trade your name for borrowed gold. Don't hide the truth you're meant to hold. Honest hands, that is where the fire lands. Honest hands, hold the light and let it stand. If your heart is clear, it will wake right here. Honest hands, that is where the fire lands. I left it there for strangers true to glow for me, to glow for you. I found it in the ruins, under broken stone and rain. A lantern wrapped in ivy with a hairline crack of gold. I brushed off all the ash there, held it like a sleeping child. It felt so old and patient, like it knew my name. But it stayed dark in my hand, just a glass of quiet night, till I heard a voice inside me say the truth and hold it right. Light for the honest hands, light for the honest hands. It wakes when truth is near, it burns away the fear. Light for the honest hand, it only shines there. The mason came at sunrise with his boots still wet with clay. He smiled and said he found it before I took it away. It stayed a stone-cold shadow till he said I broke the wall to save a child inside there. Then the glass began to call, a tiny flame, then brighter, like a vow in amber skin.
Every lie around it trembled, every hidden bruise gave in. Light for the honest hand, light for the honest hands. It wakes when truth is near, it burns away the fear. Light for the honest hand, honest hand. It only shines there. So if your pockets run with secrets and your mouth keeps one more lie, leave the lantern on the altar, let it sleep until you're dry. But if you come with open palms and the weight you've had to bear, it will bloom like morning embers, soft and sure and there. Light for the honest hand, light for the honest hands. It wakes when truth is near, it burns away the fear. Light for the honest hands, it only shines there. I found it under broken stone, in the ruin where the foxes roam. A lantern cold with rain and dust, bent by time but still held trust. Its glass was green like river moss, its brass was worn, its latch was crossed. I brushed it clean with careful hands and heard the quiet in the sand. Then it leaned toward my chest like it knew me best, but the flame stayed small.
der Bodenschattenklang, der manchen Zither diesen Brot, bis deine Stimmenscham. Der Punschstein klang, die Wahlen drin, Weintaumes Krippenflamm, ein Spreezucken dunkel sein, das war im Wissen Wein. Die Nacht beginnt, die Kreise Hand, so kalt den Brumm so gier. Die Ursprung
Boots on the county road, dust on the truck bed rails. Your hands know every furrow, your work outlasts the gales. The comb runs through the daylight in rows of gold and green. You taught the land your patience, and the land gave back its sheen. Now the air is turning cool, and the trees are blushing red. Every grain in the field feels like a promise said. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. We raise a song for the hands that grew you strong. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. The harvest time is calling us along. The bins are almost ready, the barns are painted clean. Kids run past the scarecrows with the ribbons on their sleeves. The pie tables are waiting, the porch lamps start to glow, and the church hall fills with laughter as the first cold wind blows. Now the air is turning cool, and the fields are bowing low. Every row out past the fence says it's time to go. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. We raise a song for the hands that grew you strong. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. The harvest time is calling us along. Let the fiddles climb high, let the old town ring. From the silo to the schoolyard, hear the whole world sing. For the ones who rise before dawn, for the ones who stay. May your table stay full when the wagon rolls away. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. We raise a song for the hands that grew you strong. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. The harvest time is calling us along. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on.
to the local fields where your good days belong. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on, and dance us home when the work is done. On the county road, dust on the truck bed rails. Your hands know every furrow, your work outlasts the gales. The comb runs through the daylight in rows of gold and green. You taught the land your patience, and the land gave back its sheen. Now the air is turning cool, and the trees are blushing red. Every grain in the field feels like a promise said. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. We raise a song for the hands that grew you strong. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. The harvest time is calling us along. The bins are almost ready, the barns are painted clean. Kids run past the scarecrows with ribbons on their sleeves. The pie tables are waiting, the porch lamps start to glow, and the church hall fills with laughter as the first cold wind blows. Now the air is turning cool, and the fields are bowing low. Every row out past the fence says it's time to go. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. We raise a song for the hands that grew you strong. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. The harvest time is calling us along. Let the fiddles climb high, let the old town ring. From the silo to the schoolyard, hear the whole world sing. For the ones who rise before dawn, for the ones who stay, may your table stay full when the wagon rolls away. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. We raise a song for the hands that grew you strong. Golden wheat, shine on, golden wheat, shine on. The harvest time is calling us along. The boats on the county road, dust on the truck bed rails. Your hands know every furrow, your work outlasts the gale.
I found the path again under bramble and pine, half a boot on the stone, half a year in the vine. Nameplate gone to rust, gate hung off one hinge. Still the earth remembered every root, every ring. And I follow the hush, past the thorn and the ash, to a broken white stair with the sky in the cracks. Moss on stone, moss on stone, I heard her old name in the bones. Moss on stone, moss on stone, a ruined home, a ruined throne. A ruined throne. Fallen trash, no need original continue. The altar split in two, with a bowl full of rain-bird bones and the cups and a vine where she reigned. Blue tile in the dirt, gold leaf under mud. I knelt in the weeds like a vow in the blood, and the air turned slow like it knew what I'd seen. A cracked little shrine in a cathedral of green. Moss on stone, moss on stone, I heard her old name in the bones. Moss on stone, moss on stone, a ruined home, a ruined throne. A ruined throne. It was here in the rain, in the blind little blooms, and the split window frame. I laid down a pine cone like an offering made. Then the wind through the boughs said her memory stayed. Moss on stone, moss on stone, I heard her old name in the bones. Moss on stone, moss on stone, a ruined home, a ruined throne. Moss on stone, still the wild keeps calling it home. Moss on stone. I found the old path bending past the bramble and the thorn, where the dogwood leans like a witness to the years that came before. The stones were sunk in fern roots, and the gate was just a grin. But I knew the shape of trouble when I saw the path begin. And the air got still like a prayer held tight. I heard my name in the pines from the left and right. Moss on the steps, moss on the steps, I still can feel moss on the steps. Ruined halo stones broken at her feet. I left a little hymn where the roots all meet. The sanctuary opened slowly through a curtain of wet green, with a roof line split by weather and a painted wing unseen. Her face was gone by weather, just a hand and a folded crown. where folk once knelt down was filled with maple brown. And the old boards sighed when I crossed that floor, like they knew my shoes from the season before. Moss on the steps, moss on the steps, I still can feel moss on the steps. Ruined hailstones broken at her feet. I left a little hymn where the roots all meet. There were names scratched soft on the cedar, half erased by rain and years. Grandmother's boys with lanterns, all the ones who vanished here. I laid my palm on the altar, cold as river clay, and the dark felt less like sorrow than the door I couldn't stay. Moss on the steps, moss on the steps, I still can feel moss on the steps. Ruined hailstones broken at her feet. I left a little hymn where the roots all meet. Moss on the stone, moss on the stone. If I go back again, will she know me still? I found the path again under bramble and pine, half a boot on the stone, half a year in the vine. Nameplate gone to rust, gate hum of one hymn, still the earth remembered every road, every ring. And I followed the hush past the thorn and the ash to a broken white stair with the sky in the cracks. Moss on the stone, moss on the stone, I heard her old name in the bones. Moss on stone, moss on stone, a ruined home, a ruined throne, a ruined throne. Fallen trash, no need, original continue. The altar split in two.